Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. I kind of posted last week's video without any context, and you know, for a couple of minutes, we're a different team, different kit, different players, different ground, whatnot, so it's time to explain it all. Look, I did go quiet for quite a few months, so it's probably best that, you know, I keep you guys up to date and let you know what the changes have been.
Right, so I am just actually editing the video, as you can see here. This was supposed to come out early October. I'm so sorry it's taken so long. I've edited bits here and there, but to be honest, I think now it's not the best time. The best time would have been in October. Been there for a while now, so please forgive me. I've been pinned down with so much stuff. So yeah, make sure to stay and watch the rest. Last time you guys heard from me, I was down here in the 5th tier of non-league, otherwise known as the 9th tier of English football. I was really enjoying the start of my season there, was making some good saves, playing in some good games, making a lot of good decisions and really developing quite nicely. That's where things took a turn. After my season last year, where I thought I played quite well, I tried to reach out to a couple clubs over the summer. A couple teams got back to me, but one of them was Bristol Manor Farm, a team that was in the step above and had quite a good reputation in that league. Out of the blue, I got approached by them. I spoke to the manager and he explained the situation, and just like that, I'd taken the step up to step 4. This might not sound like a big thing to any of you really, but the people that have watched me over the past year and a bit, seeing how hard I've worked, the lows are the lows and the highs are the highs. It's a real big testament, and I'm motivated myself to keep pushing when stuff gets hard. It's not been easy. It hasn't been a nice, clean journey. There's been lots of ups and downs, but this is just one of the first little steps that I will have to take throughout my footballing journey. The endless hours I've put in my body, my mind, and ultimately my performance. But there was no time to waste. From the first interest to me actually signing on, day after, we had a game against Frome Town, one of the strongest teams in the division. It just dropped from step 3, the league above, and we're looking to bounce straight back into it. No training sessions, no nothing, just straight in. Okay, so it's been a while really. Haven't really done any match highlights for a bit, but this is my debut against Frome Town. Very strong side, very big club, but first game for the new team. Was always a little bit nervous, but first kind of real chance here, ball in the box, and to be honest, I get a good push off, but there is nothing I'm doing to stop that. Maybe I could have set a bit more towards the middle for the initial cross, but you know, I've just got to sometimes deal with it. Next one, good little press from them, and they latch onto it. Technically wise, I turned my back there at the end, which of course isn't ideal, but that's that. And then just before half time, I come out and deal with that kind of really awkward bouncing ball in behind. I believe it's a 50-50, but I ended up getting a yellow for that. So I kind of went into half time with the mindset of, I've conceded 2 and I've got a yellow card in my first kind of appearance of step 4. Like, I've done it now, I've made my mistakes, but now how can I kind of affect the game and get us in a good shape, because the score was about 2-1 at this point. There was a big emphasis of their balls in the box. Can I deal with it, ball, get good distance on it, sort of get away with one there, just regarding chance. But first real kind of save, this one low to my right, you know, got a good 2 hands and a good little hold. I was proud of it, and then their number 10 steps on and just, yeah, that's one of the better saves I've made. In the last year or 2, good little micro step, and I've fully got outstretched. I'm really just diving for cameras there, and just for the sake of it. So it was a great touch, and to be honest, after that I was like, okay, I've got a chance here. Being commanded in my box and trying to flip us into a counter attack. This is of course at 2-2 now. Very equal game. This cross going short, can't see the ball through bodies, and my fullback Elliot does an unbelievable job. I didn't realise it in the moment till what he done, but yeah, they kind of kept putting balls in the box, being dangerous and that kind of thing. Then kind of 90th minute, bit of a scrammy header, don't really get to clear it too well, repositioning myself, opening up, should potentially talk and tell him about the overloaded man on the outside, but trying to look through bodies, see through, and then just a really mean deflection at the end there. It was a really tough one to take that, especially in the 90th minute, but that deflection just in front of me does kill me. Tough 3-2 loss, but something to build on for sure.
So it's been a while since the Frome game. All I remember, kind of first thing, was I left it all on the pitch. You know, I put all ounces of my ability in that game. Of course, Made a couple errors, I think, here and there, but I thought we did deserve to win the game. We had a chance to, and it's just a shame not walking away with absolutely nothing. But there's really no time to waste in football, and especially non-league. You play a strong side like that, and then the next week you're playing against another strong side. So I'll show you the highlights of my next game, which I had them against Swindon Supermarine. So we have the match highlights versus Swindon Supermarine. To be honest, I remember the pitch being an absolute carpet this time of year. This was, what, early October, and first action, long throw, which of course they pin off fullback and he squeezed it in near post. I remember at the time I was frustrated. Go off the screen off the left there, next clip. He puts me 1v1, he squeezed it through my legs. It was not a good finish at all, but it's pretty similar to the first game against Frome. First couple of actions, just you need to be alive straight away. You can't start the game slow. Of course, get lucky with that header onto the bar, but just 2 slow actions for me, not good enough. Throw in. That second ball, and to be fair, I remember he hit it pure and I got a nice comfortable 2 hands on it. Could I have caught it? Think about it, maybe, but that's me being really picky. But lots of crosses on top. How can I deal with them? Getting good clean contacts, making sure we're all set up, getting up the line. Same again here. Catching, then can I set my team on the counter-attack nice and early? So, you know, at the start it was a little bit tough, but slowly getting into it. But 2-0 down was really bad. Then lots of crosses, especially in swingers. Can you just get a flick on? Can you just affect the ball a little bit? Nothing too crazy. And then backpedaling, break through 1v1, stand your ground, and look, I turn my back. That's the big killer there. I turn my back. The whole side next to me is just gone. But that's 3-0 down at half time. So it's not the best start at all. So starting the second, making the nice simple tip over, you know, making that probably look a bit more dramatic. But a lot of the step up that I've seen is you've got to be a very consistent, of course, but it's the loads of actions, and it's simple actions, but they have to be done to a very good quality, aka cross-taking, sweeping, dippers, feet work, or just little tip overs like that. They've all got to be done to a very high standard. So, of course, being 3-0 down away from home, especially after such a tough one the week before at Frome, it's tough. The boys were very tired, but didn't really get much back into the game from what I remember. But yeah, just like all the little stuff, the kicking you see here on the counter-attack, I've got to have a good quality strike off my hands. That one, I've kind of chased it. I've gone to the dive really early. Can I, of course, have a better contact? Of course, it wasn't that bad, but if he scores that, fair play. But nice little contact. But to be completely honest, it was a tough game, and it's always something to learn from. Nice little kill here, but the step up's was a real big test at the start.
Right, so it's been a while since the 2 games. They happened kind of early October, as you can see by me wearing my moulded studs, as well as the weather not looking too bad. Boys in t-shirts, whatnot. The season's been going alright with Manor Farm. It's been a tough start for me personally. Lots of learning, and to be honest, I'm just beyond grateful of the opportunity to be able to play at that level. I just can't emphasise this enough. You've just got to keep working hard. No matter what level you're playing, where you've been, what you've done, you've just got to keep plugging away, because these opportunities just come out of nowhere. This came about via injury, and I got told I had 4 to 6 weeks. After then, my goal was, in my head, I've got 4 to 6 weeks to show the manager a decision. Make him think, right, do I have a chance? Do I really need to bring the old keeper back? That was my mindset, and of course, I'm lucky enough to sense that he did believe in me, and he has believed in me, and he's currently still believing in me. And I just want any goalkeeper out there, or any player, or any athlete, whatever is happening in your life, just keep plugging away. Even if it's just a little bit, it's a little session, or a little top up, or it's a little recovery, an early night, a good meal, something like that. Just keep adding up those 1%, and eventually you'll just get a big reward for what you've done. This isn't me done. I want to keep pushing, I want to keep growing, developing. I really want to motivate and help you guys show that anything can happen in this sport, anything can happen, anything happen in your life. So please keep going. Make sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok all down below. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.